So, a lot of people think they are spiritual and others are material. And people think they are people they can assume a form, like now I'm a spiritual person, now I'm a material person, I'm a egoic person. My ego is kind of dead, but that's better than having a strong ego, right? So I'm a spiritual person now, and I'm trying to open my chakras. I'm trying to meditate every day for 2 hours, and now I'm reading some tarot cards, and I'm meditating surrounded by crystals. Yeah. And trying to attain something like spiritual enlightenment. And I'm basically fooling myself, thinking that I'm doing something, as if spirituality exists, as if materialism exists. I want to show you something that is actually real, like the foundation on which everything is built upon. Like only the foundation is actually real, and everything else is just pretend. It's just pretense. It's just I'm pretending to be a spiritual person. I'm even pretending to be a person, but I'm not. And what is a person? It's just a word. It's a sound. But I've never seen a person in my life. But I want to show you something that is actually real, that will actually set you free in like less than a second. There's no process. You don't have to buy crystals or read some cards or buy a reading or something like that. I want you to really be free. Like, this is why I'm having this channel, because I was on a search for the truth for such a long time, and I've been through a lot. Like, at first I thought I have to find something, and then I became a Christian, then became delusional as hell, like really. Now I found it. Why do I know I found it? Because my search is over, and I want your search to be over too. But there's one thing you have to know, and you have to be ready to die. Like, because the only thing that ever dies is the ego. Body doesn't die really, because the body doesn't know anything about life or death. It just is doing whatever. It doesn't even know that it's doing anything. It's just a mind. So it's gonna be the end of your spiritual personhood, your material personhood. Even believing that you don't have an ego, that's gonna end. So I want you to know who you really are. But let me tell you something first. Why does suffering even occur? It's because you think that you're something you're not. It's because when someone is calling your name, you say, huh? You're listening, as if you're really that name. That's the foundation of all your trauma and experience and past memory. And I'm gonna tell you something, that when you know who you are, that whole house of cards is gonna crumble. And the more you're getting used to your real self, all your traumas will just vanish without trying to heal them. That's how I healed my trauma. I know a lot of people going to therapy. They are still there. They're still mentally ill. And I don't know what they're doing there. I'm not judging them, of course. Everything is at its right place. But today, or now, right now, I'm gonna show you what I found. I want you to feel your hand. Just feel your hand. Maybe you're gonna feel some tingling, some vibrations, some energy, maybe heat, or maybe it's cold. But forget all these concepts, because in reality you don't know what it feels like. It's just a sense without naming it. Just feel it. Be aware of it. Feel it. And now you're feeling it, right? You're definitely feeling its shape. Now I want you to feel the thing that felt the hand. Feel the feeler. Again, feel the head. Now feel the one that was feeling the hand. No need to search for it, it's right there. Now if your awareness became aware of the heart, like, yeah, that's the one that's feeling. Or maybe your awareness became aware of your head, like you think, I'm in my head and I'm feeling from my head. Then I'm asking you again, feel the one that is feeling the heart, or feel the one that is feeling the head. Try to find the one that's feeling. And when you're looking for it, and you keep saying, it's in my chest, it's in my hand, it's in my foot, keep trying until you get to a point where you say, I don't know. Again, feel your hand. Now feel the one that felt the hand. When you say, I don't know, can't find it, that's you. And I know your mind might say, what the hell are you talking about? Or that's boring, that's not me, that's doesn't have a high status or something like that. But that is you. That was before your name, before your body. It doesn't have a location, it's not appearing in time, and it's you. It is the very thing in which all your experience, including your body, appears. And that's you. And this real self, the true self, doesn't care about your spiritual process, doesn't care about your material wealth, doesn't care about your chakras, doesn't care about your tarots or crystals or meditation process. It absolutely doesn't care, really. Because if you think, yeah, but I care about that one, is not real. Your mind might say, but I have to. No. Come back to your real self. If you want to be free, as I said, you have to be ready to die. If you really want to know who you are, what the end of all suffering and seeking is, find your real self. That's the easiest way, because there's no way actually. Now if you have found it, you can go directly to it, because it's right there. You don't have to go anywhere, you are it. But it's so obvious that I know it's hard to find. Try to find it, go to India, Montes Haja, ask Mooji, how, where, please show me what freedom is, and he tells you, right here. It's right here. So, and if you have trouble finding it right away, just do the same thing, feel your hand. What is feeling the hand? Because a lot of people say, I believe in this religion, I believe in science, I believe that I exist, I believe that I have a family, I believe that I like this food, I believe that I don't like this food. I. And when I ask them, where is your I? They have absolutely no idea. So before you assume that you believe or know something, find I. Find it. Before you think you know things, try to find your I. And what's gonna happen when you find it is that you're gonna switch your identification. You're no longer identified with the body, with the mind chatter, with the phenomenal life. You're gonna be identified with the unnameable, That thing is, everything you see consists out of that. It came from that. And you're identified with source again. And what happens when you are identified with source? Magically, everything in your phenomenal physical life is gonna change. It becomes balanced and harmonious. You're not gonna suffer. And even, my grandmother, she has a lot of back pain. And I told her about this technique, like feel the one that's feeling the hand. And her pain is really immense. She found it. She said, I don't know where it is. And I said, that's it, that's you. She was kind of smiling. And I asked her, do you have pain? She said, no. See, that's it, that's God. That's what I wanted to show you. There's no time, room, space, spiritual process, no duality. There's not even a non-duality. There's no enlightenment. There's actually just that which you have discovered, pretending to be all this. Alright? So we are still paradise, and nobody has ever suffered, and nothing has ever happened. You were always in the heart of God, but you were lost in imagination. So you can deepen this technique, and whenever you think about something, about problems, just ask who is aware of problems. You're gonna become you again, and then you will realize that, well, maybe there are problems, but there's no one having those problems, and they're gonna solve themselves. Like this body is gonna take over, it's gonna live, it's gonna solve all problems, it's gonna make money, it's gonna cook, it's gonna eat, it's gonna do the things that it has to do, but you don't have this feeling of responsibility because you are no longer trapped in this separate little being. Yeah. I think that's it. So, if it worked, give this video a like, write a comment, subscribe, and have a great day.